Hello, you guys. I am Kenya Horton, and in this video, I am going to walk you through setting up your trading plan to use with the KiSS strategy, Kenya's instant scalping strategy. If you have questions, comment on this video and I'll be happy to answer them. I'm also going to show you where you can get access to this document. You can look in the description of this video and all the information will be there for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share a sample plan with you. Now, if you don't already have a trading plan, you can use this sample trading plan. You can use it for any type of strategy that you're actually using. I know some people have a hard time accessing a trading plan when they first get started. This is a particular sample plan that I for traders in our academy to use, whether they're using my strategy or they're using another strategy, just something to really help you stay on track, create rules for yourself, because if you don't have rules that govern your behavior when you're in the market, you are just pretty much setting yourself up for failure. And it's just important that you have a plan and that you're executing a plan. So really quickly, I'm just going to walk you through the steps really quick and show you where to access this. So in your trading plan, I always like to incorporate declarations. I love having positive things in front of me. What I recommend is that you can edit this plan to make it applicable to you, and then I recommend that you print it out. So I have this same plan that I pretty much tailored for myself according to the strategy that I use. I keep it on my desk where I trade, and I go through this plan every day before I start trading. It helps me to remember my why. It helps me to also remember the rules that I've set for myself. And anytime I think about bending those rules, it makes me think twice because I have it highlighted in front of me. I have the most important thing in stickies in front of me. So whatever you need to do to help you reach that discipline and consistency, you definitely want to have that created for yourself. I have my risk management plan, my entry and exit criteria highlighted. This is the page I pretty much stay on, although it's ingrained in my memory now. I still need it just to help me be disciplined, because I don't care who you are, you're gonna want to bend the rules, okay? And you're gonna do it probably a lot. And you have to really work at being consistent and disciplined. And I had to learn that, so I'm sharing that with you. So I like to start with something positive. You can state whatever your goal is, whatever you see the amount yourself making, whether it's a small amount starting out, I recommend you start small. Put that on your trading plan so you can see that every single day and know what you're working toward. Ask yourself, why are you trading? So that when you get frustrated and you feel like you want to give up or you think you can't do it, you have an important reminder of why you're doing this every single day, why you're waking up and trading London session and struggling and losing sleep. Yes, because you will. So you need those reminders in front of you to encourage you to keep going. So I just like having some of those things on here. What do you hope to gain? What separates you? Most importantly, what are your weaknesses? So if you've been trading and maybe you're having some challenges, maybe some of your challenges are you're having a hard time finding time to trade because you have a full-time job, or maybe you over leverage, or your account is not properly funded. You use very high lot sizes when you don't follow your plan. You know, all these different things that are pretty common with a lot of new traders especially. So identify your weaknesses and start working towards solutions on how you are going to solve those problems that you're having. So people who write things down, I'm telling you, it really makes a difference when you see it, and not only see it, but you execute on it and work at it. So make sure you definitely incorporate that and start working at it. I always recommend, no matter what strategy you're learning, you need to journal your trades. You want to journal at least 100 to 300 trades minimum before you go live inside of a live account. It doesn't matter if you're using someone else's strategy and they're getting amazing results. You need to develop that confidence for yourself, because they're not going to be there trading with you at all times. So you need to understand that strategy, how it works, its strengths and weaknesses, and where your opportunity lies when you're in the market. So make sure that you're doing that. If you scroll down here, I just kind of define what type of trader are you. Are you a scalper, position trader, swing trader? Know yourself, put that in your plan. And then I get into a little bit about which strategy you're using, so you can identify which strategy you're using. What is your pre-market routine? So before you sit down to start trading, what is the routine that you go through? These are some of the things that I just like to include in my plan. So I kind of included it here, and I also threw in some things I felt was important for, you know, just the average trader. Definitely check in forexfactory.com or FX for high impact news. You want to do that every day before you start trading. Your money management is the most important thing in this trading plan, in my opinion. Knowing your money management, your risk management plan, how much you plan to risk. Typically, I would say no more than 2% you want to risk on your entire account balance when you are trading. So if you, for example, have a $1,000 balance and you don't want to risk more than 2%, I included a PIP calculator or a risk calculator in here that you can actually click and go to, and you can calculate your risk if you don't know how to do that. It's very, very simple to use. So if you have a $1,000 balance, you want to risk only 2% of your account balance. You want to have an 8 pip stop loss, for example, if you're a scalper like me who uses tight stops. Your total risk for the day would be $20. So this risk calculator is going to give you the suggested lot size that you should be using. For example, if it gives you a $2.50 lot size, you don't have to use the entire $2.50 on one position. You can break that up into multiple trades. You can do 2 trades at $1 lot size. I do that very often. You'll see that in our Telegram. You can also use a lesser lot size than that. You don't even have to use a big lot size. When you're new, start out with the lowest lot size and really work at learning your strategy, mastering it, getting comfortable, getting those consistent wins, knowing that strategy in and out, and then take that success into your live account. So if you scroll down here, your goal will be laid out clearly. So you want to make sure that your daily goal is mapped out. You don't want to be in the market trading and then one day you go for 10 pips, the next day you go for 5 pips, the next day you go for 40 pips, and the next day you go for 50 pips. Because what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself over trading. So you need some clear rules for yourself that clearly lays out when are you getting into the market and when are you getting out of the market. When is it the end of your trading day so that you're not over trading? So you want to know how many pips are you going to go for a day, okay? What lot size are you going to use? How many positions are you going to use? What is that going to look like? So that way, once you meet that goal, you're done and you're out of the market. So this is just a sample plan that I laid out based on, of course, it's going to consider it's going to depend on your account balance. But say, for example, if you do 2 trades a day at 0.10 lot size, you're following your risk management plan and your goal is to make $30 to $50 a day. I laid out a plan for you to be able to do that. So if you scroll down, you'll see the settings of the KiSS strategy, which I'm going to talk about in the next video and show you how to set up your indicators. And then I'm going to go into the strategy and I'm going to break all of this down right here. So this trading plan already has the strategy outlined for you, everything you need to know. I even included a sample trade at the end. So if you just read this in detail and follow my videos on how I break down the visuals for you, that's going to help you understand it. And then your job is to go demo 100 to 300 trades so that you can see how this strategy works. It absolutely does work. It's not 100%. No strategy is. Remember that. But it definitely does work, okay? So if you just follow what I'm giving you, I'm going to lay all of this out for you in the next few videos. You're welcome to join our public Telegram. I share my profits and my losses in that Telegram all the time. I will tell you, you have your entry and your exit criteria in here. You can change that a little bit. So as you start to demo the strategy and you see how it works for yourself, you might notice through journaling that there are some things that maybe I haven't seen that you see, or maybe you see opportunities that I haven't found in my own strategy. So that's what I discovered using someone else's strategy, and I was able to take it and improve it to make it even more profitable for myself. At the very end, I created rules that under no circumstances are to be broken at any time. So these are just rules that I created for myself with this strategy. Always check Forex Factory, always identify the trend, and mark support and resistance on the 1 hour time frame. And then I just go through, I must follow all confirmations on the time frames that I'm looking at. My entry is waiting for a pullback to a major reversal or support or major reversal zone. So those are things I'm going to point out in the video. So you can go through these rules. You can add on to them if you want to, edit them. Just remember, after every trade, you want to journal your trade. You'll see here that I have a sample trade here that shows the four confirmations based on the KiSS strategy. It also shows how I trade the pullback. So you'll see that as you go through it. I also have a pullback training manual that's in our public Telegram. The link to our Telegram is in the description of this video. So you'll find that. So if you go through this and you look at just all the visuals that I share, the strategy is easy. And your goal is really just to master it, just like with any strategy. You want to master it. And honestly, guys, I promise you, you have to practice it, and you have to become so comfortable with it. And with my strategy, you have to be willing to accept small losses, because I don't go for 5, 6, 8 pips at a time, but risk 20 to 30 pips. I did that early in my trading career, and it wasn't smart, but that's how I was taught. So I have figured this out to make it profitable for myself. And you'll see with this strategy, I aim for a 1-3 ratio, minimum 1-2. My max stop loss is 8 pips. And yeah, that's it. I clearly follow my plan. So you can access this plan by going to our public Telegram, and I'm just going to show you that really quickly. Hopefully I have it pulled up. It is called BrianKenyaHorton.com, and I actually don't have it pulled up, but let me go ahead and pull it up for you here. So I'm going to pull it up really quickly, and it's also in the link of this Telegram. Of this video. And here it is right here. I'm just going to show you a quick picture of it so that you can see it. So this is exactly where you want to go to. You'll find it. You can join here. If you click on, there's like 3 dots, depends on if you're accessing from your phone or computer. There's a way where you can find all of the documents that I've shared inside of Telegram. So if you're logging on from your phone, click on our image in the right-hand corner, and then you will click on shared media. And at the top, you'll see something that says documents, media, voice notes, all those different things. It'll show you all the documents that I've shared. So once you go into the Telegram, I will be posting this trading plan very, very shortly. And then in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set up your indicators and everything that you need. And then I'm going to break down the strategy step by step, give you visuals, give you a live trade, show you how I trade with our team, and just showing you the whole process so that can help you, and you can replay these videos over and over again. So guys, I hope you find this helpful. Remember to stay encouraged, remember to stay positive, think positive, don't give up, and I will definitely see you in the next training to help you set up your indicators.